This is Yulong again. Welcome to my series of Achilles Tendon Rupture recovery. It has been 10 weeks since my surgery. So today I'm going to talk about what did I do and my updates for the past 2 weeks, and week 9 and week 10. I think there are 3 things: calf raise, and switching to regular shoes, and then just walking with regular shoes. First is calf raise. I think I mentioned last time that I'm gonna focus on getting the strength of my calf and tendon back. So that's what I've been doing. My exercise now is like 80% of calf raises. I do about 150 assisted standing calf raise with the pull-up bars and 150 reps of seated calf raise where you can load weights of dumbbells to the injured leg, right? And I'm also spreading those out so that I can do like about 30 of each for a set, and then maybe repeat 5 times throughout the day. I think I'm making progress, but I think I still have a long way to go. Basically, my goal is for me to do 50-50 standing calf raise, meaning putting half of my body weight to my injured leg by week 12. And I cannot do that yet right now. I can maybe put 30% of my body weight on the injured leg when I'm doing standing calf raise. And I definitely cannot do the single leg calf raise with my injured leg yet, which I think it's an ultimate goal, right? And my calf size of my injured leg has been growing. I can see that, but it's still relatively small and definitely smaller than that of my healthy leg. Yeah, so 2 weeks done, more weeks to go for getting the strength back, I guess. The second thing is switching to regular shoes. I know I mentioned last time that I'm not gonna rush into wearing regular shoes just because I don't have the strength. And that's what I did for week 8 and week 9. I was still wearing the boot. But then I tried wearing regular shoes at home. It feels fine. I think more importantly, I was able to keep a walking pose that's almost like the normal walking pose with my regular shoes at home. So that's what I do now. I wear regular shoes at home, but then wear the boot outside, especially if I'm going somewhere. I think regular shoes, it's fine now. I'm still using the heel lifts that my surgeon gives me. I actually put 2 in my regular shoes, and I don't feel the stretch, but I do feel the pain at my heel and the tendon, like where the tendon and heel connects. I feel pain time to time. It's not that bad, but yeah. So I mean, this is what I'm doing right now. I think the important thing when you switch to regular shoe, one of the important things is to look for a good pair of shoes for your tendon. Now I'm wearing this. Like, this is not a good shoe. This is just like a regular shoe. This is just a regular running shoe, right? But you can see here, this guy is really tight. Usually this is good if you're healthy, because this is supposed to protect your ankle, your tendon, your heel. But when, like for people like us, right, this guy is sturdy, so it keeps rubbing the tendon, and it kind of irritates the tendon, and I think my tendon swollen up faster and also becoming bigger when I'm wearing the regular shoe. I don't know, maybe it's swollen up the same speed and size, but because you have the thing here instead of the boot, you don't have any restrictions in the boot. I definitely feel worse if I'm wearing this shoe. So I don't know, like I'm still trying to find a good pair of shoes. I bought a bunch of like different kinds of shoes. Hopefully one of them is good enough for me to wear just day to day. Like right now, I'm not wearing this if I don't walk at home. Basically, I take this off like right now. So yeah, I hope I find one that's really good. I think you should have a have a shoe that this part is like really soft. I think you still need this. Like if you don't have that, I know some people wear sandals. For me, because I need the heel lift, with sandals I don't know how to put the, how to keep the heel lift in place. So I don't consider sandals. But yeah, so I think I'll just keep looking. Another factor that you need to have is typically your doctors will suggest that you find a shoe with a heel drop. What it means is just like the heel is higher than the toe position. So a typical running shoe would have that. But like shoes like sneakers probably don't have this. But anyway, yeah, maybe I can do a separate review of shoes because I order I guess like 4 different pairs of shoes that come in my way to see if any of them feels better than the one that I have right now. The third thing, okay, is walking in regular shoes. Essentially, right now, like if I go in somewhere, like I said, I still wear boots, but I'm trying to walk around the house with the regular shoes just to get used to it because walking with regular shoes is very different. Basically, you walk very slow and with very small steps for me, right? So I think I mentioned I don't want to overstretch. First is I don't want to overstretch my tendon. And also I want to walk in a pose that like where I can still utilize my calf of my injured leg. So that means I need to walk in a very small steps. It's interesting because I totally don't notice at all how fast people walk, but before I got injured, but now whenever I walk outside, I can just feel that everybody's walking so fast and so effortlessly, and it's ridiculous. Like I'm walking very slow right now. I'm trying to keep my pose like standard, whereas every time I will not only use my injured leg as sort of as support, but also like actually trying to activate my calf. But anyway, it's definitely challenging, and also my range is pretty limited. I walk about 10 minutes before I can feel like really tendon is swollen up. So that's where like basically I will just give up walking. But yeah, I think it's good for you if you are switching into regular shoes. It's good for you to walk on the streets a little bit because the street surface is also different from that in your house. The house floor is very even, whereas on the street it's different. So you have to sort of get used to that. And I think that's definitely something you need to do if you want to ultimately switch into regular shoes. So I think that's pretty much it. There's not many updates for these past 2 weeks. I'm just focused on calf raises. Just a lot of calf raises, and I'll keep doing that. Again, my goal is by week 12, I hope I can do the split standing calf raise by putting half of my body weight on my injured leg. I think that's my goal, and I'll just keep doing that. So overall, I think the past 2 weeks, there's just a lot of things that remind me, like as I guess stepped into the normal world a little bit, there's just a lot of things that remind me I'm still very, very early in terms of the recovery journey. It's only been 10 weeks. Although I have been doing a lot of exercises, I switched to regular shoes, I put my foot into neutral position. It's still a long way to go if I want to really go back to normal 100%. I think maybe we're talking about 6 months after the surgery and 12 months after surgery to get back to sports like I used to do. So yeah, it's definitely not a very exciting thing if you think about, I thought I made a lot of progress, but then there's just a long way to go. But it is what it is. I hope if you're on the same stage, definitely just focus on getting reps of calf raise out and making progress day by day, and hopefully by 6 months, we are pretty much back to normal. All right. So that's it. Yeah, I will see you in 2 weeks, and that will be week 12. Thank you.